Okay, time to talk to Wodaka, because the book was burning. So, open the book. I'm going to talk. I notice my brother's frozen corner of the beyond is quieter than usual. The doors of the Redmouth have slammed shut. That's because we were there. You made it out of the white void intact. Has anything you witnessed on the other side informed your opinion of the mortal world, Watcher? I learned the extent of Ingwithan treachery for King blah, blah, blah. I saw how gods and mortals can cooperate through Waidwin's eyes. Blah showed me how time erodes one's purpose. I'm just happy to be warm again. Shrug, say nothing. I learned the extent of Ingwithan treachery for that poor little king. So you have. Is it any wonder that the Huana don't pay us the same homage as the Glenfathans? Their ancestry memory is thick with resentment. Anything else? So gods and mortals can cooperate through Waidwin's eyes. If you call that cooperation, as long as you realize that mortals are tools to serve our ends, I will not call your lesson wasted. Oh, you guys are tools for sure. You guys are definitely tools. Anything else? Allowed to show me how to erode one's purpose. That is only true to a point. We built the wheel to strengthen an immortal essence, and every passage through the cycle enriches the life that comes after. Ramergand takes a different approach. The white void is his celebration of decay. Prisoners like Naxiva have experienced more uninterrupted memory than a single lifetime is built to contain. It's no purpose that she would fray at the seams. Anything else? I'm just happy to be warm again. Of that I have little doubt. Remember what you've learned. I might not save your life, but mortals could do worse than enjoy a broadened perspective. So another of Nekataka's dirty secrets comes to light in a spectacularly dramatic fashion. You should think twice about your Huana friends if anyone pleads ignorance about the dragon beneath their streets. A dragon is not so easily hidden from the world, much less the eyes of royalty. I'll keep that in mind. Outsiders put the Huana in an impossible position. They compromise their ethics to survive. To want to think the diminishing of their oldest talent is a test from the gods. They couldn't be more wrong. Everything they do is a test, and we observe closely. And yet you allowed the beast to hunt the sky again. Was it its freedom worth the price of an orderly, balanced society? Think on that. I didn't expect the Wahaki to bend the knee to a Kahanga ruler. Perhaps changes are coming to the archipelago faster than I anticipated. This is a pleasing shift of fortune. Submission to rightful authority is the only natural conclusion when the alternative is war and death. I hope that is a lesson mortals remember. I'm beginning to question my trust in you, Watcher. This is a sacred communion, and your conduct is beneath any acceptable standard. Even though you are living up to my admittedly low expectations of mortals, know that I am displeased, and this is a dangerous way to approach me. Sorry, Wodaka, I'll try to be better, you bitch. Just doing my job. You have no power over me, I owe you nothing. Is that how you see it? Very well, then. I am the one at fault for putting any trust or confidence in you. From now on, you do just as well to leave my book shut forever.
Wodaka nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as it goes.
Just want to point out, she called me, I didn't call her. Okay, so that problem. So what's up here?
Dim in the lantern.
Corpses? Statues?
Reckon this is what happens when you try to keep a god from enacting his plans.
Gauntlets of reliability. 50% of misses converted to grazes with proficient weapons. Key. You need a key for. Rock slide has collapsed this section of the keep. Oh, it's probably to get through the gate originally, isn't it? If you don't have anybody to pick the lock. Just remembered, I thought she wanted to burn everything down, but in fact she wants the gods to control everything. Well, she doesn't really care. She knows how, well, she has a plan. And she wants things to keep everything nice and orderly and stuff. She doesn't want to destroy everything. She's just a bitch about everything.
I've got it.
I guess I shouldn't steal this in front of them, should I? What's in here, though? Plate armor. We don't need that. It's junk. It's not even superb. Rhyme Grant just wants to believe. Yeah, he wants basically everything to die and rot away. That's his whole thing. Being, the god of death and everything. Well, he's not a god of death. He's the god of decay, basically. I guess. He just wants to see the whole world disappear.
What's over there?
Ain't the volcanoes in Mogren's Teeth supposed to be inactive? I got a bad feeling this one's waking up.
Think so? Broken statues. That's really cute.
They're gone now.
So they could say they're gone?
Wait.
Come on. It's too easy. Flame bat.
Look there.
The shadow comes to muddy the light.
Trouble ahead.
Look, Drake. Excuse me. Feeling brave? Got that. Hey, game's screwed. Run. Didn't work. Let's see. We're all flying, so that's soul. Start blind the dragon first. Shody. You need some buffing, I think. Bubble. Messing with their brains. You're a bitch for gimping.
That's not supposed to happen.
Okay, now let's do the little column of cold thing. Tiny beacon. Penalty all defenses equal room damage. They burn. They are immune to fire, so screw the burn damage we can avoid. But it does debuffs too. What's he playing? Anyway, that protection speeds it down, does continuous burn damage, except. Does it do? Some counters. No. Fine. It's fired. Thorns? Nope. There. Now with the ransom mark.
Got it.
Hey, dragon.
You shan't walk away from this one.
Oh, the cold thing was still there. Awesome. It's a good spell.
Why not?
Go to the west side first. Save your trip backtracking. I don't have much of a choice, do I? Because that doesn't look like we can cross there. Aren't dragons endangered species? In this game, kinda. Because that wasn't technically a dragon, that was a drake. Dragons and drakes are not the same thing. Deep gashes and marvelous Ratham's armor and flesh. I don't have room. Oh, I guess we could go up that way. So not a fan of Drake, I get it. Drake. Oh, isn't he a musician or something? Very strange name for a musician, I guess. Magma ooze. Greater flames, that's an elemental thing.
Who comes to muddy the light?
Trouble? Ahead.
Almost as good as ABBA and Stompin' Tom. I don't know who Stomping Tom is.
Let's go.
Glory be to God!
Let's do faithful. So accuracy and bite. Get him. Soul. Shoot that one in the face.
Take this. Yeah.
Peter, can you knock him over? Yes, you can walk to Drake's Mansion from where you live. Ask your wife. If she does not know him, she is not true old-time country. What's the name? Stompin' Tom. Well, that depends, Jeff. Is he U.S. country or is he Canadian country? Because I don't think the music's quite the same, is it? I guess no. Shania Twain, she's Canadian, isn't she? I don't know. I don't care. They like this stuff, I know they do.
Nope.
Moe, Dixie, on us!
Nice hit.
Gimpy's too far back for a spell to do anything. It's too out of range, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So I need it closer, please.
Yeah. Hey. Sorry you on.
That was about as useful as a bump pickle.
Bump on a pickle. But I assume your wife does not like her much. Shania Twain? I honestly don't know. I don't know what her opinion on Shania Twain is. Never really asked. Blightheart leveled up. That's Gimpy's little gun. So living wood. 20% chance to cast corrode damage, cone AoE from self and hobble target attack. Heartbeat deals 20% of the damage done by the weapon per 3 seconds for a short duration. Deal 500 corrode damage for the next level. So the healing, is that an optional thing, or is that a thing that just happens? Seems like something important to know about her, I would think. What, my wife? What country bands that she likes? That would imply that I care about freaking country music.
Nice and slow.
Weights and fire.
All right, that one felt more serious.
These are little earthquakes. No big deal. Poor Mrs. Gimpy. Why? She doesn't like my music. You should hear the way she thinks what I listen to is. It's hilarious.
I hope it's just their cook burning the meat.
This place smells and feels like hell in the stories Uncle Angbert used to tell me to make me behave as a child.
Just a volcano. A haze of soul essence sifts up like smoke from smoke like a corpse. Oh, sorry. A haze of soul essence sifts up like smoke from a corpse scored with heavy claw marks. Oddly, no blood pools beneath the body. The wounds have been cauterized. Reach to the soul. Not a fan of polka? I'm not. Neither is Mrs. Gimpy, so I don't know where that came from. Hot to the touch, the essence slowly wafts through your fingers. Then you're tumbling down into the feverish sensation of a red soul reed. You are a great champion, a Goliath among giants, your chest tight with pride, and now something darker, a strange dread. It flickers inside of you like the fires of a waking forge because you know you are too soon to be tempered as you stare down the distant god, the defiler your brothers and sisters died to defeat but could not. Now, who knows who now gluts on the Adra Spire, striking plans against Magran. The iron chains that suspend the bridge beneath your feet drip blood and sweat. Weeping, the Mog spans below, battered by the invader. Jagged Keep, now ever more apt in name. He cut a path to the spire and could not be stopped. He drank deeply from so many of you. The Brenthis watched beside you. She is fierce and will know what to do. She can hear Magran within the flames. Without further delay, she hastens you into the dragon's lair. She will call the beast, and it will ride with you into the assault. Inside, the cavern is dark and simmering. The Brenthis rushes ahead of you, despite your barked warning. Something is wrong. The heat roils against your skin, a whisper of death, dangerous rather than comforting. The Fire God has riled the dragon. Brenthis has raised her torque high as if to collar the dragon, the light of it sheening her helm in the darkness. She is thundering. Time has come, Jada. Submit to Magran's will, and the walls rumble. From a sudden earthquake. No, from the beast's laughter. A shadow looms to your left, then scaling claws punch through your skin.
Rest now, warrior. Your soul is safe with me.
Shorty bows her head as she drags her lantern over the corpse from the head to foot and back up again. When she reaches the Rathron's punctured chest, his soul lifts up from the body and drifts toward the lantern. With a shudder, it settles inside the copper cage. Ta-da. Giant souls. What you need is music that combines successfully both your preferred genres of music. Yeah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. Oh, corpse. Little corpse. Where are we going? Another soul. I wondered when we're going to see the dragon. More importantly, when's the dragon see us? Oh,
If
man.
that ain't a creature born of my nightmares, I don't know what is.
Those bare naked ladies. I can't remember any of the songs at the moment, Jeff, so I have no idea. Okay, a creature of smoke and scales, embers, and talons looms up from the darkness. Her back and ribs gleam luridly, red as the lake of fire that laps at her feet. She hisses, the sound like rocks grating together in her throat. And though her peeled back lips forms no words, you understand.
Who comes now to stoke the flames of chaos further? Have I not yet feasted enough? I suppose I can make room for another.
Just realized how lucky we are to have never run across a sewer dragon.
Jody chokes on a scream. A dry laugh crackles from the dragon's thick-scaled throat. Drathon summoned you, so you attack them. Wait, I have no intent to fight you. Attack me, beast, and it'll be the last thing you ever do. Yes, taunt the dragon. Is that a sacred torque I see? Sacred torque I see. I happen to be on the market for one. Come, let us make a trade. The Rathun summoned you, so you attack them.
We struck a deal. Eons ago. I did with a wily Brenthis. It's true these Rathun fed me exquisitely for so long. But today, they sought my wings like a firestorm to battle. My fangs like hot spears to pierce a god. I am the heart of the fire. I cannot be controlled. Not by a giant's weak will, and not by a sputtering trinket.
So many things are not high enough. Yeah, he certainly conceded, I'll give you that.
And you, wretch, you are certainly soon to be dead.
I wonder what the other choices were there, or possibilities. The dragon's rumbling laughter rattles the cavern's floor. Her wings quiver as she flexes to attack. If you get a creature born of my nightmares, I don't know what it is. We heard that already. Okay. Kinda. Can you charge her from so close? We'll find out. Can't cast that until combat. A lot of the stuff not until combat. Oh, wait a minute. The freezing ray. Blind your soul. Shody. Dismissal. Oh, that's for killing undead. Cleansing flame? No, don't want that either. Wall of thorns creates a thick wall of moves and inflicts pierce damage and applies a poison that causes weakened state. Sure. Detonate. Near the targets explode. Otherwise, it's just doing that much damage. Should we save it for we'll save our points for disintegration, I think. Just doing a wall. Yippee. Where's your spell? Just be doing that.
Than raw. It does nothing.
Why is she... I don't know why she charges that. That's just suicidal. It's like walking away is suicidal. Okay, there's our disintegration. Don't miss. Where?
Huh?
Off to the side.
That dog won't hunt.
He's got the freezing beam, right? Or is that a different spell book? No, there it is.
Hey.
Knock the big dragon to the ground. That'd be hilarious. Actually, no. Activate that for all the buffs and stuff for you. Do we just blind it? I see gouge it wound. Soul needs to get away.
Can't make a dent.
So, soul. Do the gambit. Gambit. Chance to do more
Let's do
damage.
this.
How much damage? No. She's kind of hurt. Or focus, because of disintegration, it grazes. Additional effects for 9 seconds, so grazes. It's on there though. I wonder how much damage it's actually going to do. He's doing his beam. We got his little buffs, so try to knock it over, please. Still doing his thing. Still didn't heal. Oh, got other stuff. The battered dog figurine. Some puppy dog.
Let's go. Need something stronger.
Should we get closer? God. Hootie and the Blowfish. Didn't what's his face, the singer, become like a country star? Am I right about that? I think I got that right. I think he did. I think he says country star now. So, Wealthy Dragon. Already. Yeah, this one's got the little nice frost fall. See if that helps. So are you right about us liking that music? No, I still don't. I'm not a big Hootie and the Blowfish fan. I remember them from the 90s and stuff, but I couldn't name their songs. I'm definitely not a country fan. Mrs. Gimpy probably knows Hootie and the Blowfish better than me. Fallen up there. Oh, the wicked briars.
You like that?
All thick,
Nice
curved,
hit.
and raw.
Face.
Ow. Beanup okay, I think. There's a little thing. Bitter Mooring hits 12 frost damage. Keeps at least doing some damage to the thing. Seriously, can you knock this thing over? Or your buffs are still up. He's not hurt. Time seems like air inspiration is now improved. Sure. So it's back here. He's running out of points, so tap into that. Do that again. Little gambit, trying to kill stuff. You got a weird You got it. Weird Al. Everyone likes Weird Al. Mrs. Gimpy does not, as far as I know. I do, but she doesn't. At least I don't think she does. I don't think we ever discussed Weird Al. I don't think we ever discussed Weird Al.
Flames, stare your death in its flame.
Trying to eat everybody here. Stop that. Be missed with this little freezing beam. Bubble isn't up anymore, is it? Oh, we can do the little healing circle, but once her face is out of it. Still. She comes standing over here. Dog got in the way. There we go. Bloody. Save up those points there. So you're out of your. No, you still got your stuff. Keep shooting. Freezing beam is done. It says the freezing rake. Ghostly skeletal hand rakes the area, doing freeze damage to all those within, leaving them weakened and hobbled. Get all the way back there to hit the dragon? That seems wrong. But do it. Symbol of Aethys. Emblazons the ground of the groundless. The Aethys periodically causing burn damage to enemies in the area, granting defensive bonus to allies. Which she's going to be immune to fire, of course. So that doesn't really help us. That's the wall of thorns there. I think we can summon this guy. Bring health and reducing durations of negative effect. Let's drop this. We could use a quick heal. Let's go with the assumption that she likes his music, so you're right. Okay, we'll go with the assumption that Mrs. Gippy likes Weird Al. So it's near death. So we got a shot left. Let's do the devastating blow. That's big damage there. Can be missiles. Here, just are your hit? Mark. It's burn. No, she's got the iconic projection though. Does a heal and also does freeze damage. Do that. Disintegrate. See if disintegrate hits.
Let's go.
He is still not dead. Did the stupid disintegrate didn't hit. Another one of these. How much damage does it do? 4. It's better than 0.
After him!
Oh, hell!
Oh. Cheating dragon. Damage. Stunning the target as well as dealing raw damage and interrupting nearby enemies. Sure. She's stunned. Soul's still shooting stuff. There, he's both back off. Oh. Hater's down, Kiki's down. Stunned. And that's it. Killed her. Got lucky. Hey, where'd her soul go? When did it eat that thing? Junk.
What's over there?
You didn't leave us anything good other than a soul to talk to? Aldra's Blade of Captain Crow. One-handed. It is exceptional. Stormblade deals plus 10 shock damage to target on critical hit, plus 10% damage as shock. Corvorad's Bounty. Wielder gains plus 8 health on critical hits. Cloak. So tracker. Plus 1 perception, plus 2 stealth. Bushwhack. Plus 5% damage to weapon attacks made from stealth. Plus 5 accuracy to weapon attacks made from stealth. Attacks made from stealth stun the target. Okay. So, Soul gets the cloak. Search for book. There we go. So his current cloak is 10% chance to reflect against spells. 5% against ranged weapon attack plus 2 stealth. This will be better. Using this saber, and this is just a regular sword. No, this is a saber too. No, but this is the bound one. Oh, sorry, no, it's the dagger we're looking at there. So this stacking plus 2% crit chance on hit, so stacks up to 50 times. A lot of critting. So that's not a bad sword at all. Can we enchant it some more? Make it legendary. What's the difference between the two of these? Other than cost. Magnet. Oh, that's why. Not sure I want to do that. That's the sword. Does shock damage, more damage to shock. Gained health on critical hits. I can dual wield it. This dagger isn't bad. It's a soulbound one. Worthy sacrifice. I'm not sure how useful that is. Quick to slaughter. Increases penetration with this weapon for a brief time at the beginning of each combat. Soul. Smolders for a short duration before erupting, dealing burn damage to nearby enemies. That's super useful right now. So dual wielding a sword, I think, for Soul. Exceptional better than superb? No. It's not superb. sold legendaries. Just again, that's just the way to do it. Super agent. Bloodhound. Bloodhound. 10% of hits converted to crits. Ah. Sure, why not? Crits for soul there. Dual wielding sabers. He thinks he's a druid. Sorry, those are supposed to be scimitars. What else we find? Anything interesting? No. The gauntlets. Let's do grazes converted to grazes. Soul in his hat. Now let's talk to the soul. Closer you near the dimly lit essence that smolders over the Rathan's burnt corpse, the stronger you feel the soul's flickering confusion and grief. Ashen, crooked fingers clutch a still flaming torque, grasping the relic tightly even in death. Pry the torque from the priestess's hand. Reach for the soul first. Rather than falling face forward into a vision of the Rathan's final memory, her last thoughts screamed through your mind in a jumble of disjointed words and disbelief.
I am burning! I am burning! I am burning! And it is not in pleasure, not for Mother Margaret. I should have listened when she said nothing. But I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. I am disgraced.
Deeper into her final memory.
Who will lay the torque before the Mother to fire the way? Who is left? Who will guard the sacred spire, the Mother's mind? Who will descend the shrine to the Defiler's God's face? Not these hands that are ashes sifting on a breath that is a last sigh of a wretchedly snuffed life. Not me and mine. Now she who was blackened and befouled and forsaken by the flames, forsaken by Margaret.
Can you say drama queen? Take the torque. Twisting the torque free cracks one off three of the priestess's black and brittle fingers. He'll be fine. At the final flicker, a last swift and violent shuddering, the soul dims and disintegrates. It does lay it on a bit thick for sure. Way
Rest
thick.
easy now, priestess. I'll harvest your soul and your torment too.
Wow, you didn't have to hear that, Shodi. I think you wouldn't do that if you heard that. Coaxing the soul with a low and soothing voice, Shodi jiggles her lantern over the priestess's charred corpse. There's not much left after the trauma the soul endured, but a few glimmering motes whirl around as the soft light before fading into the lantern. So, the torque. The torque is a quest item. So, this eternally burning torque was forged by Magrin and bestowed upon the Rathan as a symbol of their submission to the goddess's will. Bethakatin is a Rathan word, roughly translating to Everflame. How does that help us? Some more. See if we can find anything interesting. So this got a sword out of that. I don't know how well it's going to do us, but it should help Soul do some nice melee. So we can sneak so much.
Dim in the lantern.
Oh, we came in this way. Okay. comments about the earthquakes? No? There we go. So this is what Bob meant by having to come back.
On it.
Because we went the other way first, we had to come back for the torque, right? Hey, look, stuff. More dead people? Everyone enjoys Quake. I do. Welcome back, Soul. Blonde gashes.
Will do.
Loose grit and jagged boulder chunks litter the broken section of this bridge. Oh, look. It's our favorite statue.
You spend your whole life thinking you're a giant. And one day that fella shows up at your fortress.
That was awfully profound.
Oh, the primal flame.
Real quiet now.
Go. Oh, bigger map. Where are we? The Jagged Keep. Doesn't really matter which way we go, it looks like. He doesn't look angry. Should we pick his pocket? Peeked at spotting you. The strapping warrior slams her shield against the floor, rattling the stones beneath your feet.
Scurriers in my keep! Make ready to be crushed, vermin of Eothas!
Show her the torque. Look here, I recovered this from your fallen Brenthus.
You felled her? And her dragon?
The deep-chested growl, the warrior readies her sword to strike. No, it was the dragon who killed her, not me. She stills, red scrawls on her skin flickering as she grimly appraises you. A muscle ticks in her jaw, but finally she sheathes her sword.
Then the Bathor will decide your fate. He awaits at the back of the keep.
Was easy enough. Would have been nice to pick her pocket, though.
Pretty good, huh? There. Done.
Look, fire on the floor. So much primal flame. What am I supposed to do with it all? We see. I don't know.
Mine now.
Corpse. Corpses. Ah, irony. Died with lockpicks in your hand. I'll chain to a wall. Let me turn off that air conditioner. It's so loud, shaking the whole house. Yeah, rock slide has collapsed this section of the keep. Well, that's not good. Sacrifice to the goddess is the noblest of deaths. Magrin will honor his soul. Come back and talk to you later.
No sweat. Got it.
And that's actually going back to the thing, right? They're still not angry at me, so that's good. Yet able to bear the torque? That would be me. Guess I don't need to be sneaky. Valiant plate armor. It's not stealing. Valiant, sorry. Valiant. Great sword. More free stuff. Nobody to sell it to around here, but it's free stuff.
Tell me we aren't gonna fight them all at once. Better yet, what if we didn't fight them at all?
Giants. Look, think how big their souls are and how much it'll fill up our lantern that much faster.
I've got it.
He has a heat about him, a flicker of honor. Ooh. Lightning bomb. You do with gunpowder. Why are they storing gunpowder in this place? Is that asking for trouble? Look, another key. So, what's the significance of the key? Storing in the least likely spot where people would expect that you would keep it sounds like a good idea to me. Except for all the fire around.
On it.
Blades of these weapons have worked after long prolonged exposures to lava's heat. Details. Explosive details. And Napscoria figurine. This one is 2 magma oozes. Trap.
Sure.
Why would you put a trap in here? Afraid somebody's gonna break in and steal all your stuff?
Pretty good, huh? There. Done.
Fire throwers gloves. Artificer's precision. +2 dexterity. +2 explosive spellbending. +1 arcana. +1 all evocation power levels. Something Keepy might be able to use. His boots or gloves are 10% of incoming hits converted to grazes along with melee weapons. Or that one. All evocation power levels. Is that even a... Don't see them talk about that kind of stuff too often. So how would you know what your evocation level is? Is that even a thing? Or are they just making it up? I don't see anything about evocation. They wouldn't put something in the game that was worthless, right? Oh, just noticed the time. Gotta take a break. Gonna be Veronica to the punch real quick. The reason I'm gonna take a break now is because I have a feeling I'm gonna have a little bit of conversation here. I don't know how big of a conversation, but with the whole torque thing. We'll see.
Hello, Gimpy.
There we go.
It is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. The stream ends in 1 hour.
Okay, so last break of the stream. Gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go check on Rocket and Mrs. Gimpy, see how they're doing, and see what the deal is for dinner too. Anyway, be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.